breaking news today. Breaking, leftist judge just punished Sheriff Clark over his pro-Trump views. This is illegal. Former Milwaukee Sheriff David Clark is an ardent supporter of the president, and now he paying the price for his unapologetic views. Clark, who was a surrogate for the president throughout the campaign and made it very clear he anti-SJW, just happened to run into a SJW on an airplane recently. We previously reported when the snowflake said something threatening to Clark, the sheriff got in his face and let him know that he not a pajama boy like the snowflakes coming out of college, and now a leftist judge is making him pay the price. From our previous report, Clark lawyer claims that Black accosted his client as he was sitting in first class on the American Airlines flight just before takeoff. Plaintiff stopped adjacent to Sheriff Clark's seat as plaintiff boarded the plane and asked him if he was Sheriff Clark. The sheriff attorneys wrote. Sheriff Clark responded in the affirmative. Plaintiff then, while standing over Clark and in very close proximity to Clark given the confines of the airline cabin, and in a physically threatening manner, stared at Clark and shook his head at him for a prolonged period of time, the lawyers wrote. Clark asked plaintiff if he had a problem with him, to which plaintiff did not respond. The deputies were ordered by their boss, Clark, to stop Black after the two men held a brief exchange on board the American Airlines flight, the Journal-Sentinel reported. After the plane landed and was sitting on the tarmac, Clark sent a text message to one of his captains which read, "Must have field interview, no arrest unless he become an AE with your guys." Question for him is why he said anything to me. Why didn't he just keep his mouth shut? Follow him to baggage and out the door. Clark texted, "Who can escort me to carousel after I point him out?" Seems like pretty standard operating procedure for a threatening passenger. But then again, we now live in a post-Obama nation. According to a report from The Hill, Clark is now set to actually stand trial over his words to the hypersensitive snowflake on Facebook, after the incident had occurred. Can you believe that? Check it out. Former Milwaukee County Sheriff and prominent President Trump supporter David Clark Jr. will face trial for taunting a man on Facebook, USA Today reported. Clark is set to stand trial on January 22 after he called Daniel Black a snowflake on Facebook. Black said that Clark abused his authority to harass him after an encounter on an airplane on January 15, 2017. No criminal charges were filed in the case, but Black also filed a civil rights lawsuit against Clark. A judge on Friday dismissed many of the charges, but said a jury should decide whether Clark's Facebook posts were threats or retaliation against Black. Cheer up, snowflake. If Sheriff Clark were to really harass you, would and be around to whine about it? One post from Clark said, "This is the country Obama left us." Could you imagine if Hillary had been elected? Things would have become 10 times worse. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to follow Sean Brown on Facebook. Together we will make America great again. So, what you think about this news? Please share this news to your social contacts and comment in below comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon button next to subscribe button to get daily latest news alert. Thanks for watching this video. Please keep your support always.